I've got a young lad at the moment who's got a power band bracelet, wearing it around his ankle because I'd worked with his mum for sleep issues. She's now got a grounding mat. Well, I've got a grounding mat story. And she came to collect the grounding mat and just happened to say that her son, they think, or he thinks, he's possibly on the neurodiverse spectrum, but they haven't gone down the route of diagnosis yet. He's very hyper. And I said, oh, would you like to try the bracelet? I don't normally let people try because they're inexpensive. So anyway, she has taken it and her husband's very skeptical, but she thinks she has seen a difference already in a matter of days, because she's more tuned into how hyper he is. And I mean, there's been lots of children. I mean, I've lost track of the number of kids that have had power band bracelets either around their ankle or their wrists to calm their nervous systems, to make them feel less anxious. Just incredible. It's nearly always the quilt and the bracelet for children. I've, in my experience, that's enough. You know, that they cocoon themselves in the quilt, which does the job. It gets them to sleep. The grounding mat. One of my consultants actually was introduced to the grounding mat because she was having problems sleeping and didn't want the quilt. She wanted to try the grounding mat. She won't mind me saying she's blind, she can't see. So grounding in nature is out of the question for her unless she's accompanied. So anyway, she tried the grounding mat and found that it did help. She felt like she wanted to wiggle her toes in, like it would be in the sand, into the mat at night. However, I mean, it's a lesson really for you get what you pay for. She decided she didn't want it. She wanted to buy a less expensive version from somewhere else. And she did. And it didn't agree with her at all. It caused pins and needles. It didn't help her settle. It made her more anxious in bed. So she came back to me and said, I think I need the Nikken one. And I said, okay, that's fine, you have it. And it helps her sleep. It's incredible. And the lady that came to get one on Saturday, that's the reason for her having it, is to help her ground in bed to improve her sleep. It's stage 1. She may need a quilt, but we're working up the product range. So my cats love the grounding mat. When it's plugged in, they want to sit on it. They know what's good for them. And of course they sleep on the bed because I've got the quilt, and they fight over their patches on the bed, really.